if you have these big goals that you want to achieve, but you feel like you are not getting them or not hitting them fast enough, this video is really going to help you. I've had so many people coming to me the last few days asking questions about taking these steps forward to get out of their comfort zone. And these 3 steps here that I'm going to break down on this video will help you to take some action and make some changes to start living out your dreams. Yay! Welcome back. My name is Kara Michelle and I'm here to help you live your truth. And this video is going to really help you create some major clarity on where you might be self-sabotaging right now and keeping yourself stuck. Because the thing with a comfort zone is that it keeps us in the comfortably uncomfortable. You know, that place where you're not really that satisfied or happy, you feel like things are missing, it's not really working out the way you want it to, but you're afraid of doing something different, afraid of being judged, afraid of failing, afraid of all these other things, so it keeps you in that comfort zone, which you're not really feeling that good in anyway. So on this video, I want to share with you how to kind of shift out of that place. And that is going to start with step number 1 is getting really clear on your goals. So a lot of times where people end up staying stuck is that they don't really have clear goals. They don't know what it is they're working towards or why they're doing these things. And so then it's hard to stay motivated and on track towards achieving them. So if you get super clear on what it is your goals are, what do you desire? Why do you desire it? You know, why is it so important that you achieve it? This is really going to help your brain to understand the importance of making it happen. Whereas if you don't really have that clarity, it's a lot easier to just continue to settle and stay stuck where you are in that comfortably uncomfortable. I can't even say it, it's so uncomfortable. So step number 2 is going to be to look at your blocks. Okay, so say you have this goal, you want to start a business, or you want to launch something that this dream idea you've had for a long time, but you've been afraid to put it out there into the world. So look at the blocks that are keeping you stuck right now. Are you afraid of showing up? Are you afraid that your friends and family are going to think you're crazy for doing something different? Are you afraid of failing and having it not work? You know, afraid that you're going to pour your heart and soul, time, money, and energy into something and not have anything to show for it? Are you afraid that, I don't know, what else? I feel like those are a lot of the fears. Are you afraid that it'll succeed and then you're not sure, like what that will mean for you, because that's such a big change, right? There's so many different kind of fears that could be showing up. So if you get clear on the blocks and limitations that are keeping you in this spot, it's really going to help you. So for me, I think about every time I had to push out of my comfort zone to achieve something, it took me being really aware of whatever the fears were. And like, sometimes you just have to face that head on, right? I think about when I decided to travel by myself on my own. I really didn't know what to expect, but I knew this was something I wanted to do. I wanted to learn and grow and experience things. So even though there was like some anxiety or some unknowns, I was like willing to push through that to have what it was I wanted. Then when I decided to start my business, there was a lot of fear of judgment, fear of failure, fear of all these things about quitting my job and people not understanding why I was quitting a job to start something that I had no idea how it would turn out, right? But to me, staying stuck in that job where I wasn't happy and I didn't feel like I was using my skills and actually making a difference, that was more uncomfortable than the unknown. So uncovering the blocks and then pushing forward, you know, that quote about feel the fear and do it anyway. So then we also have evaluating your current state and your current reality. So you've got these goals. You know exactly what it is you want to achieve. You know where you want to get to, what your life would look like. You can feel into that place and get excited about it, right? You have the blocks. You know what's holding you back, what's limiting you from it right now. And so you've got this pretty clear idea of what's going on. And now with number 3, what we're doing here is looking at your current reality and kind of feeling into the pain of it for a second. So what about your current reality is uncomfortable? What about it makes you unhappy? You know, what is it that you desire to have changes to? Because if you're not satisfied where you are right now, you can use this as motivation to really push through the blocks to hit the goals. So they all build up from each other, right? Whatever is keeping you stuck right now, you could continue to let that keep you stuck, and you could continue to stay in your comfort zone where it's safe because it's normal and it's your day-to-day routine and this is what you know. You could continue to stay there for sure. But how does that impact your current reality? How does that show up and make you feel? I've been chatting with some people the last few days who are really anxious, really stressed out, really unhappy with their situations at this moment. And the thing is like, what are you doing to change it? Because it's one thing to say you're unhappy with it and to continue to play that same story and those negative thoughts over and over again. It's another thing to actually go, you know what? I'm so frustrated in this current reality, so I'm going to make a change and I'm going to do something different because anything would feel better than what I'm feeling right now. It doesn't matter whether I fail, it doesn't matter whether it works or not, but I have to try something different. And I think this is that level of, I don't want to say desperation, but this level of like dissatisfaction that creates the action towards what it is you really want. So instead of staying stuck and just being complacent and being like, you know what, I guess that's what it is, and this is all there is, I'll just kind of settle and stay here and go through the motions and not really ever achieve what I want, not really ever feel better than I feel right now. Well, how that doesn't feel good though. That's not an enjoyable place to be in. And what I really hope all of these videos convey to you in my channel is that you deserve to feel amazing and you deserve to be living out all of your wildest dreams and doing all the things that you desire. So if you know you deserve that, then what's stopping you? And why aren't you taking that step each day to help push you to where it is you want to be? So please, if you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up. You can hit the subscribe button. Make sure you turn on the notifications. I've had a lot of people message me saying that they've missed a lot of them because they didn't have notifications on. So that's that little bell down below. It'll notify you each time I upload a video each day. And I'd love to hear your story, your thoughts on this, because I know for myself, the comfort zone is something that we all struggle with, and it continues to grow with us. So that's the beauty of this. Your comfort zone right now is going to be dictated and based around your current reality and your current actions and goals and beliefs, right? So that's fine. But that doesn't mean it has to stay your reality and your comfort zone forever. In fact, if it does, that means you're not growing at all. So in order to grow and evolve, you're going to have to push that comfort zone. You're going to have to take little steps forward to create changes and open up to new things. And that's where it gets really exciting, because the more you start to do these things, the more you build up trust and confidence in yourself and your abilities. You start to see things differently. You start to show up differently. Your comfort zone expands. You feel good doing these things now, and you can actually look back and go like, man, look how far I've already come, right? And I think I shared this on Instagram, but like a year ago, I never showed up on video. I was so insecure, afraid, intimidated, worried about judgment, so many doubts and insecurities and unworthiness showing up. And that's because my comfort zone didn't include showing up on video. Like that was something that was new and it wasn't normal to me, right? But the more I started to do it and every day just showing up a little bit, all of a sudden it became normal and it became easy and fun, and it's something now that I love doing every single day. But had I not pushed that comfort zone, I would still be sitting in a really uncomfortable box that doesn't really serve me and doesn't allow me to share my message with the world or share my gifts or just talk about stuff that helps people, right? So If you found this helpful and if you're looking for more support with mindset, because this is all about the mindset, right? And reprogramming your beliefs to support you, make sure you click the link down below for my free mindset training. That is going to change everything for you. And I'm sharing my exact 3-step process in there, how I did this work on myself, how I've used it to help countless clients around the world, and how you can do it too. So make sure you check that out. Again, please hit the thumbs up, the subscription button, and the notification bell, and I will see you on the next video.